This watch is worth more. This watch is worth more than than the time I'm spending being in this hot outdoor patio.
No, Al
with you guys.
Pacino, he says it was so hot today in the city.
It better not be dirty.
Grown men were going up to police on the streets, begging them to shoot them. That's how hot it is in Los Angeles today. Did you get this thing working? Will you please get it to work?
I don't know if
Please.
I don't know if anybody's
work.
talking to us.
Huh?
There's nobody on.
What do you mean?
We're not even
We're
live.
not live yet.
It says we're live.
We're not live.
We're
Check-
not
check
live
your
'cause
phone.
I look too
Huh?
good.
Check your phone.
So you can't.
Right here.
So we don't get comments. We just talk, and we.
My phone's good.
How do you know we're live?
Check the stream.
The stream. It's over by the river.
Don't cross the stream.
There's nobody on.
They got fed up with us. They're done with us.
Super.
I told you.
We can
Check,
count on
check.
Sue.
Sue, can you see us? Nobody's on. Gentlemen.
Who walked in?
Okay.
Now we've had a very.
Oh, here we go.
This has been a very bad experience so far,
This
folks.
has been a great experience.
If you-
You kidding me? Everybody's here. We're good. What are you worried about?
If you think not having internet or power at Andy's is bad, it gets worse.
I'm going to say this again because people weren't on yet. But, Joel, we got the Chiefs on for you right behind me.
Yeah,
You
can,
better be watching.
all you can see is their
They're
socks.
a bunch of
Oh.
bums. They're bums.
You better hide
Joel.
that, Brad. What is? Oh, thank you for my
Yes.
apple juice.
Yeah.
I can do
oh,
it
yeah.
backwards.
Okay.
I got grapefruit. For the vitamin C.
Yeah, and I got
My favorite movie.
I got
one of my
a
favorite
root beer.
movies.
I got non-alcoholic cider.
Glengarry Glen Ross.
Okay.
And Al Pacino has a line that today reminds me of. He
Yeah.
says, "It was so hot today.
You know
Grown
what?
men were going up to cops."
But now
on
that
the
You already
street
started with
But
that.
now
and
that we
begging them
know
to
that we're
shoot
live.
them. But nobody was here to hear it.
Hey,
That's true.
And now he just talked over it. So
One,
I'm
Yeah,
done.
you talked over him.
three.
I'm drinking.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to Stooge Talk Live every Thursday night, almost.
He's got nobody to blame but himself.
This is true. This is not what it was supposed to be tonight.
Oh, but it's
This
great.
was not.
Good
And-
grapefruit.
Great now.
And yeah, we got grapefruit juice,
Cheers.
pineapple juice. Cheers.
Cover the label.
Welcome. You know what? We decided to bail on what we were doing. We were setting up where normally we do it at my place in my living room, right?
Yeah.
In your spare time and your
And-
spare lip, yeah.
Right.
You're going to explain
And-
the whole story?
We
Why
got
do
to
you-
tell them why we're here.
Why do we?
Yeah,
We
tell
got
them
to tell them why
why
we're
do you
here.
think
Well,
they're
not
where
only
we are?
not only why we're here,
Is there new viewers or something?
why you're the only one who's wearing a Three Stooges shirt.
Because I care. It's about the Stooges.
Well, that's-
Thursdays are about
yes,
Stooges.
I know. I didn't know we were going to be doing this.
You're flying down to Rio.
Normally, I would have a Stooge shirt on. Normally, he would have a Stooge shirt on. But we didn't know we were going live
Why?
because.
I'll just stand
All
up.
right, so listen. Here's what.
Maybe we
here's
should
what
tell
happened.
everyone
Hey,
who we
Kayla.
are.
How you
What?
doing, Kayla?
You never told them who you
Oh,
are. You guys
yeah.
have no.
All right, wait a minute.
They
Let's
have no
get in.
clue of how
Let's
to
get
have
centered.
a production.
Let's center. Breathe.
We
Everyone
don't
take
need
a
to
deep
say
breath.
hello.
Let's not talk
again.
over each other. We're not
breath.
talking over each other.
You just did. Big deep breath.
Tell everyone who you are.
Do the hellos. Again.
No. They don't want to hear that again. Just start who you are.
I'm Andy P, official Three Stooge Ambassador.
I'm Cricky D with no title whatsoever.
And I'm Brad Server. They just call me Braddy D because I've given up on them, but not on you.
No, who are you? For our newbies.
What newbies? You think they want to? This is what they want. They waited 2 weeks
This
to
is
see this.
Curly G,
Yes,
the
they did.
youngest
It's gonna be
grandson.
awesome.
Look, you got a crumb on your face. I'll get it.
Oh!
I'm Bradley D. Server, otherwise known as Curly G, the youngest grandson of Curly Howard, and welcome to Stooge Talk Live, Andy Messed Up Again edition.
Wow.
I did mess up. And there's a reason we're not sitting down
We are sitting.
on our. You didn't let me finish.
My neck.
I think you're both finished.
You have one. Oh, listen.
We gotta do something about this.
I know you have something on your face.
Joel Hurley won't be listening to us. He's gonna be watching that.
You can't see. It's only their
Listen,
feet.
You can see
we're
the-
4.5 minutes in and we haven't even started the show yet.
Yeah, we did.
This
Started
is
4.5 minutes ago.
You know what Stooge related? He's an idiot. Okay?
Listen,
ahead.
Okay. I left work at 5 o'clock to go home and set up because, you know, I do all the setup on my own, right? Everything by myself in the living room while these guys are out. Who knows what they're doing, right? Well, so last night we were at Stooge HQ and we were shooting the next episode of Three Stooges in a Fast Lane. And of course, I got to take all my equipment and borrow equipment and drag it all the way to C3 and then we shoot and then I got to make sure I drag it all the way back. But there's no air conditioner in the office right now at Stooge HQ, so it's super hot. Oh,
Plus,
by the way, were you
but-
doing tiny violin?
He was.
The one who complained
I was
about
doing- I was
everything?
Stooge-related. I did the tarantula.
By the way,
I did the
But listen,
tarantula.
complained,
Listen.
oh, my head, oh,
He
my
called-
neck,
he-
oh, my, oh, I'm too hot.
He
I'm
called the
hopping
building
too
supervisor and he paid for extra AC and they never turned it on. So they were working with no AC. It's 107 degrees today.
107 is
Wait.
brutal. In fact,
Yeah.
I went to Chandler's. I stopped at Chandler's to
What a shock.
they're out of town to clean their water their hydrangeas.
Whoa.
They're probably dead. They're already dead.
It was all wilted.
Oh, they're dead.
All
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wait, can I just ask, when you called management, by chance, were you looking into the mirror when you said we need air conditioning? Because when you look into a mirror, everything is backwards, so they probably put the heater on. You're an idiot, and I love you for it.
Listen,
No say no.
I
no
need
go.
Brighto.
it's
Brighto.
It's
now.
107 degrees out. We're sweating. By the way, also in my apartment, if we're actually shooting this in my apartment, we'd be dripping because I got this little tiny air conditioner that's got a little gerbil inside. I got it from the Flintstones.
I'm not a dripper.
Oh,
I'm not a dripper. You guys drip. You drip.
oh,
drip.
he's a real dripper. I'm
Yeah,
probably
drip,
second
drip.
best.
Yeah, but mine smells like honey. I'm
I
just
don't-
saying,
I don't
girls.
drip.
All you ladies out there, Curly G, she's got a...
Listen.
She's got a Mrs. G, but
We're trying to get to this.
I'm not
What's
a-
going on? So anyway, I get
stinky dripper.
I go to set up because
I'm gonna get on your thing so I can see the comments better.
okay,
Does that make sense?
yes.
There's
so
no comment.
not only would you guys let me talk,
You got nothing to say.
That's not,
Not-
us, it's the mariachi band.
oh, his neck. Oh,
You're a jerk. You're the worst
Listen.
producer and the worst director, and you obviously the worst editor.
Well, there's
we
a
don't
moment.
have nothing out new. Hey, folks, let's talk about how many things we're gonna do for you, and then we don't do doo-doo.
While there's a moment to speak, I just want to say these are my favorite shows of all. I love doing
Jimmy!
this. I love when everything's,
Jimmy, I miss Jim
everything's
Jim.
crazy and
Jimmy.
we have to figure it out.
No.
I
he
love
does.
it.
You love
I
the
love it.
chaos.
I love it.
I try to put
No.
on a good show. I
No.
try to put on a real show with education,
No, I've
something
seen
you
your
can go
work.
back and listen to, not just yelling, not just over talking each other, something that people would want to actually sit and listen to on the way to work or before they go to bed, and it becomes.
Hey, Andy, where are we anyway?
Well, thank you, Jim Jim. That was beautiful.
Yes, thank you,
And
Jim.
thank you for
Now, can you
all
let
of
me
that tune in
finish?
on a regular basis. No, I want to thank Sue Prov.
There
She's
we
our
go. Now I got the
moderator.
live
She's
chat
wonderful. All of you guys, Andy Radu, all the great people, all of our great...
P. George says,
fans.
Curly G, you have the same nose as your grandfather. No
Yep.
doubt about it. Give it back.
Hey, wait a minute.
Ow!
Give it back. Hey, that's my role.
Oh!
Oh.
So listen,
you.
for all of those...
The Brianator 88.
What? Why'd you hit me in the ear?
The Brianator.
Good.
There's a couple of them.
That's good. Listen, I just want to say to everybody out there who's an NFL fan, if you're from Baltimore, Kansas City, you're welcome, but that's all you're getting. That's all you're
All they
getting.
can see
Okay.
is the feet.
That's all they get.
I have.
If it was the Steelers,
No,
we'd have that
we don't
on
have to.
full screen.
We have to.
Well,
no.
no, yeah, of course.
I mean,
yeah,
we have
no,
to.
we have to acknowledge that. Yeah,
We do.
we should acknowledge that.
Maybe
Let's
there's
do
a
that.
couple Brianators.
Let's go. We'll go back to why we're here.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's 10 minutes and we still haven't finished the story, but
It's a good show.
We
That's
want
a
to talk.
really
We
good
want to
show.
talk.
you talk.
No, zip it.
You talk. About what? Oh, I'm talking about Brian.
No, it's YouTube. YouTube.
Am I talking
You-
about Brian?
You talk.
Yeah.
Let him talk. I know
Or
you
why
talk.
why we're here?
Brianator just messaged us.
There's a couple Brianators.
There are a few Brianators.
Okay.
But we do want to. I'm going to take my hat off.
Yeah,
We lost one of our family members this week, and Joel Hurley. Thank you for letting us know this. But Brian Pitty, one of our ardent followers, and he's on Goyle's group, and he's on Three Stooges Plus, passed away suddenly this week. So we want to send a heartfelt love and condolences to the family, to the friends, to our community.
Yeah.
Losing anybody in the Stooge family is always devastating, and this was particularly bad. We were trying to put a video together to make him feel a little bit better.
Yeah, we found out like about 12 hours before he passed, and we said, oh, we'll shoot something Thursday and send it to him, and
God took him sooner. That's all.
yeah,
He did.
But
He did.
I
So he's with your grandpa.
when they told us that, we were told it was Brianator. And I told everybody today on the live Stooge Talk
like I
that
said, I
think
Brianator
there's a
88
couple
passed
Brianators.
away.
I hadn't confirmed or denied that. I wasn't sure, but we do know it was Brian Pitty, and we do know he was an ardent fan and an ardent follower, doing his best to keep the laughter alive. And now he's up there with
I
his
know
grandfather.
he was a good husband. You know,
Hopefully,
he had a wife.
giving him one of those.
So
God bless
yeah.
him.
So to
And the
our
family.
to
we love
Brian.
you. We love you guys.
To Brian.
Yes, to Brian. That's why we're having drinks.
Yes. And also, but also thank God Brian Ader 88 is here, alive
Yes.
and well, because we've detected copyright video in your
Oh,
streaming
it's the
belonging
back-
to
it's
someone
the-
else.
Yeah, it's the background music of the restaurant. So
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
if we just say that we were at Don Cuco's, where we often have lunch together.
It
I
might
don't
be
know what
the,
to
it
do.
might be the NFL
I don't
game.
know what to do. Okay. We did
Oh, we have to.
your
we have
stream
to
may be
come down.
temporarily
It's-
blocked.
Here, hold
It's
on,
the
hold
game.
on, hold on. Yeah, it's the game. We
It's
have
the
to
what?
tip. We have to tip
Back
down.
it up into
No,
the
it says
camera.
audio.
Oh.
It says audio.
I don't know then.
Hey,
may have
fellas,
to
sorry
tip
for
down.
your loss.
That's okay.
My pleasure with you. See you Saturday. Zach Arnold. Oh,
Yeah.
Zach is in town.
Zach's
Zach
in
is going to
town.
join us. We're going to go to lunch. Are you around Saturday for lunch?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Zach, I brought your shirt, but because of the whole situation with Andy blowing it, I couldn't wear it because
I don't know what can you guys hear us? Can you guys hear
Video.
us?
We detected video in your
We
stream.
detected video in your
it's-
stream.
it's a-
Oh,
we
I
have to
see,
dip
okay.
down. Sorry, guys. We have to get rid of the
put it,
Chiefs.
put it
Okay.
farther back.
And I'm sure
All right,
you know
how
what's
about-
good? You know what's good about that is we don't have to watch the Chiefs.
This is
Oh, take that, Joel.
this is just getting worse.
No, it's getting better. This is chaos. It's the perfect
Okay,
solution.
so
this is what
now-
the Stooges love.
What's your favorite piece of Stooge memorabilia that you own? I own the Larry hand puppet that used to belong to Mo, the 1939 Larry hand puppet. That's probably my favorite piece.
I thought you bought me that.
No, I got you the 1959 Three Stooges hand puppets.
Oh, those.
I
Yeah,
was-
yours is a classic.
Kurt gave me my treasure of all treasures, which is my signed Mo Howard
Do you want something?
headshot.
You want to order something?
Sure.
Mine.
We should explain where we are and why we're here.
We're
but that's all
gonna
right.
explain.
We're gonna
Well,
order some food now.
maybe
I know
I
we
guess-
want guacamole.
I've had to pay for
Yeah.
most of any memorabilia
Let's
that
do
I've
We'll
that.
start
ever
with
had.
okay.
and then we'll do some.
Except for I have 3 pictures of my grandmother Elaine with the boys, and those are my most treasured items.
Yeah.
Really, the only thing I got, except for you guys, which are the best fans in the world, by the way.
Indeed.
Okay.
Indeed. So I got the chat here too. It's
Thank you,
hard-
Jamie.
It's really hard because we're working off of a phone rather than a camera, and that's because someone left the battery. Probably Brad left the batteries at the office.
All right. So here's what happened, and thank you, Sue, for that compliment. Oh, no, we're good. All right. So here's what happened. We were gonna go set up for Stooge Talk Live, and then after Stooge Talk Live, we're going to start our first what is it called? Reaction video, where we're gonna
Yes,
watch
yes.
every single Three Stooges short, Columbia short, from the beginning to the end, all 190 of them. So
Tonight?
no.
Oh, I don't. I mean, it's been a miserable night. We're not watching 190. That'd be great, actually.
So anyway, we were shooting last night, and we were shooting really late. Like, we left Stooge HQ really late.
Fast lane we were shooting.
We're shooting fast lane.
Yeah.
And
You left
Think-
an hour later than you expected.
we didn't go home until after 10. And then I thought I had all the equipment for Brian Ader 88. I told everybody you passed away, and I'm very sorry about that. I did. I said Brian Ader 88 passed away.
Oh no, he
Devastated.
didn't. No, it was
but
not.
now I know.
No. I know. It's
Um,
it can be confusing.
Yes,
Go back to.
but it was not.
Thank
It
you,
was
Brian.
Brian
You're the
Pitty.
best.
But that's also what happened. I didn't talk to Joel. I talked to you. So
It's okay.
It's just funny. 'cause
so I
I'm-
left the
I'm not
battery.
talking to him.
So you
Yeah.
show up early.
I was
For
ready
the
to help
first
set
time.
up.
So he actually showed up early and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna help set up this week," and I'm like,
I'll never do that again.
And then Durbick, you were just pulling up, and so I said, "Look, I left the battery at Stooge HQ, which is about a 20-minute drive from my house, and
Yeah.
so 20
Yeah,
minutes.
This is
and then,
Los Angeles.
and then
so-
and then 20 minutes back, and then we have to set it up, and we're like, how are we gonna do this live? We're gonna be going on at 7:30 by the time we get set up. So I originally said, hey, why don't we make Stooge Talk Live us going to get the battery? And you were concerned that, the internet was gonna go out. It's kind of annoying when we travel.
It is, and
Yeah.
it makes the production value even worse than it usually is at Andy's. So I was a bit concerned that maybe we lose me fans because of the production value and the fact that we don't get stuff edited. But Durmick said, why don't we go to an establishment, and maybe go live there. That way we're not too late.
Right.
And we knew there was good service here. So
So we're at Don Cuco's
Not
on
just any establishment.
Orange Grove.
The
Are you-
best chillerienos in America.
are you allowed to say that, or was that you get flagged for that?
No, I think they'll be happy.
Well, maybe they'd be happy about this.
No,
Righto.
they won't be.
It makes buddy's new.
So at least
Yes.
once a week, Durmick and I meet here. We sit right in the seats, right? And we have
We
lunch
figured
together.
out a way to cut Brad out of this.
Yeah,
whole
we're
mess,
like,
but
how
it
do we-
never seems to work.
He shows up every week.
He's very upset because it was 107 degrees, right?
Oh yeah, so he
I don't
wanted
know
to sit
how hot it is
inside.
now. We all kind of wanted to sit inside, but there's no
Not
lighting.
all of
There's
us.
no lighting. It's a Mexican restaurant,
Yeah,
so it's very dark inside.
I'm fine with it because I think I look great.
you
And
do
I
look great.
And for all you ladies that are still asking, Mrs. G, she's not quite ready to give me up yet. But Annie and I were talking about an interesting marketing concept.
We
about
You know
future,
what?
future curly G's out there.
Yeah, so thank you very much. So what we're thinking is we want to raise money. We want to raise money for our show,
That's root beer.
right? For new content. And so, and at the same time, we want to make sure that, you know, the Curly
legacy.
Howard legacy lives on. So we're going to auction off, you know, fatherhood. Who wants to father Curly, who wants to have Curly G's great grandchild?
Wow, that wasn't what I was thinking.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, listen. If
I wanted
you
to go
wanna-
by the children's hospital and say hi to the kids.
Oh.
What is wrong with you?
Oh, I had an idea. I was like, look, you know how like, you know, they do it with bulls and then they.
No, I don't know how they do it with bulls, Andy.
I think there's a market out there for who wants to have Curly Howard's great grandchild.
Well, my Mrs. G wanted to,
don't
and I
have-
told her no. So I mean, first I have to get it past her. Well, actually, I got to get it past a couple of them. You know what? This is really.
I have nothing to say.
I think his Brido is talking through his righto. Left ventricle.
Okay, Fabian was thinking Patreon. I think this is a better bet. I don't know. Maybe we'll ask Chandler.
All right, let's get to this, folks.
Okay, wait. Who
This-
was that? Hold on. Somebody
This
did-
week.
Christopher.
Yes,
Christopher said what?
Oh, it's
Hey,
not me.
how many Howard Fine family members are there now? Do you speak to them often? Okay.
Well, there's Kurt Lamont.
Well, Kurt-
and his
Not
brother.
Here's the thing about Kurt and the Fine family. There's a ton of them.
Oh, is that right?
There's a ton of them.
That
Yeah.
Larry. That Larry.
Oh, yeah.
Larry, but
Larry?
he asked Howard's, not Fines.
He did say Howard Fine.
Oh, I'm feeling good too. How are you?
So,
Dude,
so
there's something
on your
wrong.
side of the family,
What?
Bingo.
on Curly's side, there's you and your daughter Lizzie, your brother Darren,
My sister Andrea.
your sister Andrea,
My mother.
and your mother.
Oh,
Right?
Howard.
No, and Andrea. So that's it. So
That's the immediate kids.
okay.
And then and then Lizzie, great granddaughter.
Right.
That part of
That's-
the tree stops there.
Okay.
But then we branch off into Shemp's family.
So Shemp's family is there's Shemp's daughter-in-law, and then there's Shemp's granddaughters, Jill and Sandy, and then great-granddaughter Chandler. And then on the Larry's side,
Wait, we missed Mo, by the way.
Well,
being the ambassador.
okay.
We should stick with the Howards and then go to the Fines. On Mo's side,
on most
Paul
sides,
Howard is still with us, thank God.
Paul Howard's still alive, and then there was Joan Howard,
His sister is in heaven
right?
with the Brian Ader. And
And Joan had two sons, Michael and Jeffrey.
they
Brian
have
Ader, no.
a daughter named Jenny.
Who does?
Our
No.
granddaughter.
No.
What?
And then Michael has two children, Tessa and her brother. So there's two great grandchildren from Mo's side. What are you shaking your head? No.
They have a daughter.
Who does?
Paul had a daughter.
Paul had a daughter? This is news
It's
to me.
becoming like Peyton Place. It's like a
It's
soap
just like
opera.
Curly had a sister too. Remember we talked about it last 2 weeks ago.
Hassan says, count me in. I'll take a future Curly G.
Hassan?
Yeah.
Hassan, John!
Email me. We'll work out the details.
Hey, you want another sauce?
Here. We need another root beer for
You want
Curly G.
another sarsaparilla?
Joel Hurley says, go Chiefs, Chris, and hopefully you guys stay cool. It
Hey,
is really hot out here.
I noticed, Joel, that there's another Steeler fan amongst us, so you better watch out. We're
Send
we're
us
ganging up on you.
a pre-stamped test tube to 22222. A 22!
Woo-woo!
222, woo-woo.
And by the way, so because
Here's
we're
to
doing this like this, my mom texted me right before we were going live. She goes, are we going live? but because we're on my phone, we can't talk
Can't
with
talk
her.
right.
Yeah. So, Mom, if you're listening, Mom and Pop, we love you. Everybody loves you. We'll talk next week, and we got to give her an assignment. You know, and in fact, maybe we should have her. Oh, she saw.
Well, we're gonna do the first one tonight. Has she seen the second one? Because that's what we're gonna do the next week.
You're right. That's a good one. So
Yeah.
we'll do next week.
What's the second
Oh,
one?
Lori Chantel says I went there when I was in LA in June. Missed you guys.
Oh.
You
Lori,
went to
yeah,
Don
what?
Cuco?
No, she was. You were here during the museum, right? I don't
Yes.
know why.
You
Why?
the judges?
Yeah. Why? No. But why did we connect?
Because you have no connection.
Yeah.
That could be.
You had no connection.
But we got to make that happen because we are seeing a
You were
fan
at the
on
office.
Saturday.
You're at the office.
Right after a shoot, we have another shoot on Saturday. We're doing a lot of shooting for you guys, stuff that you might never see.
Oh, yeah. Hank.
Well, that's a given. At least you can see us now.
Pete LeBlanc, he's calling us out. Hey, Pete.
Hey, Peter.
Oh, Pete wants to come join us.
And I guess, Jamie, are you out there?
Jamie, yeah, Jamie
Apparently,
sent
people
us
are talking
$1.
about Jamie. Hey, what's up,
What about
Jamie?
Andy Radu?
Jamie, I'm
Radu,
still,
what are you? What do?
I'm still sorry that we didn't connect in Pennsylvania. I had no idea that where you are and where my son is was so far away.
Oh, Lori,
it's
Lori
like 4.5
Chantel
hours.
says she sent us a Facebook message.
Oh, it probably went to me, and I, you know.
No, she
but you
said,
know-
Andy.
Nobody,
Oh.
Where?
nobody
Where?
uses Facebook. Nobody.
Yeah,
I do.
Nobody uses Facebook. Insta. That's
I
how
don't
we
use
do it.
Messenger, though. That's why. If you send something in Messenger, I don't see it. So what you need to do, you just need to stop by Andy's house, and then...
Oh,
Where
yeah.
are you guys? What
Yeah,
city
yeah,
and
yeah.
what state? So, K. Scott, we are in
Right now?
Right now, we're in Burbank, California, but we all live in California, right outside Hollywood.
I'm about 3 miles from here. Andy's about 6 miles from here. Maybe
I'm 40
5.
miles from here.
Yep, yeah. Brad's a little far.
He's way out there. He's way out
But
there.
it's worth the drive just to be with you.
Okay, so now
The
question is-
take my breath away. I
Jim
don't know
Neving.
what to say.
oh,
I'll just stop.
somebody take his breath away, please.
Hey, stop. In the name
so
of love,
hard.
before
Listen,
you break
Can
my
we?
heart.
All right, now look. The name
What's
of
going
the
on?
show.
What?
Yes, we are very close to Los Feliz.
Yeah,
Um,
it's right over there.
That's where Schwartzy works. In fact, I go down in Los Feliz quite a bit.
That's where Schwartzy works. Did you do air quotes with works? That's where Schwartzy
But what about this?
works.
Did you feel that?
Did it hurt?
Feel this?
Feel
Feel
this?
this? Ow. I just bit my tongue.
Jamie just said hi. She's here.
Hello, Jamie.
Okay, listen. So now let's talk. This is called Stooge Talk Live.
Correct.
Let's talk Stooges.
Okay, let's get into the history.
We're 22 minutes in, almost 23 minutes in, and we have yet to talk Stooges. And this time, while we were shooting last night,
Yes.
Durmick was doing Stooge research for stuff to talk about.
So let it rip.
This week,
Let it rip.
Dude.
Oh,
History.
the waiter just came. You want to do something else?
We're good right now.
We're good?
You want another sarsaparilla?
No,
Another
we're
root
good.
beer?
I'll do another pineapple juice. You know what that is?
Yeah, it's pineapple juice.
Yes, pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, one more.
Mexican style.
Okay. Because
Okay, so, all right, Stooge history. This actually was a very busy week. It was a very busy week in releases amongst the Stooges.
Okay.
In fact, let's get to those. Released and on the 6th. Is that today or
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Merry Mavericks, 1951. Hot Stuff, 1956. Released today.
Okay.
And a Shemp solo, Pleased to Meet You, 1940 was released.
I don't know if
Tomorrow.
I don't remember him. Please submit you.
I'm just starting to get caught up on the Shemp solos.
All right. So,
And some of them make me very happy.
all right. Let's go.
Very
back.
happy.
Yes, they're very funny. Let's go back to one. Emily Turner says, "Let me think about having Curly's great grandchildren. Give me about 8 years."
I'll get
Okay.
10. What do you mean 8
Uh,
years? I'll get 10 years to life.
Let's get a freezer. Listen.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh.
So I got a confession to make to Brad.
Oh no.
When I was asleep,
No.
you came into the room.
And it has to do with the solo Shemps. So
Uh-oh.
we had a bunch
Uh-oh.
of solo Shemps on our YouTube channel,
Yes.
and technically, I guess they were not in public domain.
You mean they weren't ours?
Yeah, sure.
And-
no.
And
Don't worry
about,
about it. Don't worry about
I think
it.
on Monday, Warner Brothers claimed the rights and gave us a copyright strike on our channel.
Wait, whoa. I told you when you
Yeah.
wanted it.
Yeah, you did tell me.
You know what?
So we're 2 strikes away from having this whole channel deleted.
I know.
Now, listen.
I know the Warner Brothers. Let me talk to them.
Jack Warner?
Yeah.
So listen, I deleted them all. So hopefully you guys saw them when you had a chance, because we had as many of the Shemp solos as we possibly can. Right? They were up. And oh, thank you. I love pineapple juice.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
A little too much.
Can I ask you
think.
something? Do you know anything about film editing? About any
Who's that?
channel doing a
Jim Nething.
Jim.
a channel on
A nice
YouTube?
man.
Because
Don't listen to him.
I'm ready to kick him to the curb. I'm looking for.
Do you want to come
a
over and
youth
say hello to
creator.
everybody?
Yes.
Come over.
Hey, come on in.
Come over. This is the.
Hey, he said, come on in. No,
Yeah,
stick your head in.
come on
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah.
Come on in so
You
we
gotta
can see
stick
your
your head
head.
in. Stick your head in.
This is Curly Joe.
What's your name?
Hector.
Hector.
Hector's
Hey,
helping
there.
us
Right.
out.
Yo,
Everybody,
Hector, do you
thank
know the
you.
Three Stooges?
Please do you?
Los Tres Chiflados?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember Curly?
Yeah.
Boom.
Yes. That's the one right there.
That's his grandfather.
Hey, it's not my fault. My parents
Yeah.
and my grandparents.
His grandfather.
They went whoop, 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 whoop.
How do you say grandfather? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, what are we doing?
Wait, hold on. Jim Nething said something. This is the most haphazard. Okay. Jim says, hi, Brad, Chris, and Andy. Hello, friends in chat. So glad to be here with my beautiful Stooge family. We love you, Jim.
Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you
It
so much.
really
It
is.
is
You know,
cool.
I got to be honest with you. I don't mean to be morose, but when you lose
Why do you
when you
always-
lose a Brian Pitty,
Oh, yeah.
you suddenly realize the importance of this community. This community is amazing.
Yes.
And the reason that we go out of our way to do different things is not for anything else, but because of you
Well,
guys.
No, it's
because
true.
we want to
It's-
see you guys smile and
Yeah.
we want to get a thumbs up. If you don't give us a thumbs up, oh, we're dead. We're
Yeah,
dead.
we get so much joy out of talking with you guys about the Three Stooges and seeing you guys come back over and over and over again. Zach says, "What's your favorite Stooge episode?" Disorder in Accord is his.
Well, I can see
Yes.
that.
I mean, it's
getting to a point where I can't even tell you.
Yeah,
I really can't
Yeah.
anymore.
I'm starting to go a little more obscure.
Right.
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 Yeah, like Booby Dupes, which is like I was watching it today, and it's basically where they're selling fish and they decide to buy a boat. It's kind of a remake of Toad in the Hole from Laurel and Hardy, and it's just so funny. They're so funny.
I will never stray from You Nazi Spy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's your
yeah,
favorite.
But
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Hoi Polloi
Yes.
Yeah.
is amazing. Your favorite, Pop Goes the Easel.
I love that.
Oh, that's so funny.
Seriously,
Yeah,
one of my favorites.
that's top 10.
And it wasn't Spooks. What was the other one that I said that I there's
Well-
another Shemp Howard one that takes place in a haunted mansion
Hold on.
that I forget what it's called. Anyway,
Was it
The Ghost Talks.
The Ghost Talks. The Ghost Talks. I remember being a kid. That scared the crud out of me.
That's what they're talking.
You had
Oh my
crazy
God!
dog.
The other night,
And Lady Godiva in a
Yes.
bikini.
wearing a bikini and riding through on a horse.
We love you, Sue. We love you, Andy, and Kay Scott and Wayne.
We love you
The
all.
boxing show. Who Done It is my favorite. Who Done It's great.
The Ghost Talk.
Yeah,
they got it.
Pete, of
They got
course,
it. They named
knew.
it. They named it.
All right.
Okay, so Stooge history. Let's see. Today is what, the 5th?
It's
Today's the 5th.
the 5th of September.
Okay, so yesterday we had births. We had Jack Duffy, who is a character actor from Restless Nights, from Pop Goes the Easel, and Disorder in the Court.
Oh,
He
wow.
was in the jury. He's one of those guys that went way back in the ball.
You know who else was in the jury of Disorder in the Court?
Who?
Your wife.
Your great grandfather,
Yes, he was.
Mo and Curly and Shemp.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Who knew?
Your
Yeah,
wife,
I think
was in-
everybody.
your wife was in the jury in the live show.
yeah. She was.
That's
Wait,
right.
did
And she
you
got
put
a
her?
pie.
You put her pie on her face.
Yeah, it was the best moment we ever had.
Yeah.
Let's see. Released in 1952, Jensen and Jam. Released in 1952.
Oh,
It's
that's
a very
a-
prolific week.
Wait, how does it go? We didn't have to borrow any money. We didn't have to borrow any dough. We didn't have to borrow any trouble. We just had to say hello.
Hello
To you, Mr. Manny. Please don't think of me again.
Sure.
I'm not gonna say Mammy.
I knew it, but you threw me off.
We just got to say hello.
Stooge fans everywhere.
Oh, you said
Everywhere you go.
it. That was part of our live show. Now listen,
what?
wait a minute. We got some kind of news.
Wait, I got more.
Oh, he's
I
got more.
I got birthdays. some big ones. All right, some
Ooh,
big
big
birthdays.
birthdays.
Kind of unrelated Stooges, but not.
What do you got?
Luella Parsons was born yesterday,
She was?
Luella?
back in 1881.
That wasn't yesterday.
Daryl Zanuck, the original Daryl Zanuck.
Oh, wow.
Who worked with the Stooges later on. Louise Glenn was born this week. You know who Louise Glenn was? She was an actress
No.
who was the voice of Spencer Tracy's daughter in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. When he holds the two thumbs up.
Wow, you really dug that
Did
one
you
out.
listen to your mother?
Yes.
Listen to your mother!
So Louise Glenn, she had a great career. And then there was this mysterious woman. I would love to know if anybody out there knows more about this. But Norma
Ray.
Norma Randall. Norma Randall.
Oh,
She was in Spooks.
Okay.
She was the lead female in Spooks. She was a very big Columbia player, 53? No, hold on, 53. Anyway, once Spooks opened up, she kind of disappeared. Nobody knows where she is.
Really?
And all of the Three Stooges world is trying to figure out whatever happened to this woman.
I bet
Miranda.
somebody will find her. I bet sooner or later somebody
I
will
was
try to
looking
figure it
at
out.
every obituary in the world, and I could not find one. She was born in 1930. Beautiful actress.
No, I'm not that.
She was a Columbia contract player, and she
could still be
gone
alive.
places, but
She could be.
She could still be alive. My grandmother
my
was born in
mom
would
1924.
be.
My mom was born in
She'd be 90
1938.
she'd be
She's
90
85,
she'd
so
be
that would make her 93. So she could
She'd be
very
93,
well.
That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's younger than Chandler's grandmother. Who, by the way, looks like she could be 70.
How do you know she's not in I Want Our Mummy's tomb? We want our mummy. She could be in one of the tombs.
King Root.
Guess what? This is crazy.
Okay.
G.I. Want a Home.
Yes.
That was released this week.
Oh,
Jensen a Jam was released this week.
we just did that one.
We did Jensen.
We
Oh,
didn't
that's
want to
right.
borrow any money.
Oh, this is the one that you're going to be really excited about. This was in production this week for the next week.
Okay. 5 days? Was it 5 days?
Shemp Howard feature, The Bank Dick with WC
No!
Oh,
Yes.
that's kind of Stooge
No.
Yes.
Yeah, it is Stooge related. In fact, that we're talking tonight about
See,
This is what
folks,
happens.
after this
This is what happens.
we're gonna do the rewatch of Woman Haters.
Woman Haters Club, the very number
And the
one.
guy who
First,
played
first.
the guy who plays the minister in Woman Haters, was in the Bank Deck.
Was in The Bank Dick.
He played A Pismo Clam, the director that W.C. Fields takes over, which is also Shemp Howard is in it, and he also was in a bunch of Shemp Howard shorts. And one Girly Joe Dorita short,
Joe Dorita.
and he was in Rhythm and Weep. He played the crazy guy, which is got to be might be the worst Stooge short.
Okay. Okay, and finally, this is the last one I got. No, two. Three Hams on Rye,
Oh, great.
1950, released today.
Okay.
And Clara Kimball Young, another great character actress. She was in Ants in the Pantry.
Oh, good one.
And she was born today.
Wow.
So,
what year?
a
Do we
lot.
know the year? Yeah. So there's a lot going
Let me
on
see, I gotta look at my notes.
this week in Stooge history. There's a lot going on.
1890.
Oh, okay.
1890.
That's the spirit.
Older than the Stooges.
All right, Doc. 1890.
So, a couple things. One, we're going to be on the cover of another Three Stooges comic book.
I know.
I heard that.
It's getting
Right?
it's getting crazy.
Ooh.
It's getting ridiculous.
It is.
I'm not
I'm
comfortable.
loving it. And by the way, I need your help. You guys are going to like this one. But you better be serious. When when this goes off,
Yes.
I need you to comment because I'm going to look at these tomorrow. I made a mistake. I'm making a lot of mistakes lately. I am. I am.
Because you were going to see three.
So I was tasked with picking the audio for the new Three Stooges bobbleheads. And the whole time that we were doing the Three Stooges bobbleheads, I wanted to keep putting it out to you guys and say, hey, let's do what outfits you guys want them to wear, what faces do you want them to make. It didn't quite work out that way. Not my fault. I tried, but they're like, oh, just pick a couple quotes. I sent them Larry quotes, and I got some good ones. The ones I really like. I thought I sent them Mo quotes, and I messed up, and I didn't send any. I sent one. So, and I could always change it. So I'm like, let you guys pick. What's your favorite Mo quote that you want to hear the talking bobblehead say? You got to tell me the short. I'll find the clip. And Curly. And what do you want Curly to say? because I haven't turned in Curly yet, but I got to turn it in tomorrow. So
That's a lot of pressure.
yeah. So write your favorite quote and what short it's from, and whatever gets the most likes,
We'll use it.
And if I don't know the short, what happens? I got to look it up.
freaking figure it out.
I'm gonna tear out your Adam's apple and squeeze out the cider.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
It's a good.
Thank you.
Well, I know. I kind of want to do obscure ones with Mo, just like, oh, I'm gonna put on new socks. What an experience! But that's not really. That's not classic Mo.
Someone will take the batteries out and think they're bad.
Yeah.
Put it back in. They'll say the same thing even clearer.
I was also so. Jimmy, Andy, I know you're playing Curly all the time. Do you like playing Curly more or Oliver Hardy? Oh!
Come over.
Hey, come on over.
Okay.
Hey, hold on a
There's-
second. I'm gonna answer that, Jimmy.
You a Stooge fan?
Wait, do you like the Three Stooges?
Stooge fans?
We're live
Do
with
ya?
the fans.
We're doing a thing with our Stooge fans.
Curly is his grandfather.
Oh, nice to meet you. Hi,
Very
Riley.
serious.
The honor is
Yeah.
mine. Oh,
I don't want to tell you
We're
that
meeting-
Steven Spielberg is over there talking about.
I'll have an enchilito.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I like it hot, hot, hot.
I haven't really played Oliver Hardy in a very long time. I used to play him as a kid, probably even more than Curly.
You have pictures
That's
of
not
that.
As a
Stooge.
kid. Oh, I have
Pictures
a
of
lot
you
of
back,
pictures of me as a
and
kid.
Your birthday cake.
Yeah, my birthday cake, I had a Laurel and Hardy one.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, lately Curly's been more fun, you know, because I get to play with you guys.
Yeah.
You know.
We need.
But we're looking.
It's different.
I'm looking for a new
Sorry about the
ambassador,
reaching.
so you may be able to do a lot more Laurel and Hardy.
I think, I mean, right now for me, Oliver Hardy would be much harder to play. Oh, the other me is asking, where are you? You got to go back and watch the beginning where Don Cuco's.
Don Cuco's.
And it's because I made a big mistake and I left the batteries at home and we drove all the way to Burbank to get the batteries and these guys are like, let's just go live right now and do it haphazard. And I'm like, yeah, we might as well.
I will spontaneously hit up Andy and say, hey, Chileriano?
Oh,
And he knows
and we
we're
meet
here
here.
at 2:30.
Yep.
And this is our spot. So,
Right at this table.
right at this very table. That's right.
Isn't our other spot our PO box?
Oh, yeah.
Would you mind telling them, the folks where our PO box is so they can send
Sue
anything they
Prav.
want?
Sue
I'm sure
Prav has
Sue
been
Prav
sending us a
she's
whole
been
long-
Posting it over and over and over.
Well,
and
I
over
can't.
again.
Prosting?
I
Oh,
haven't.
Sue. She prosts?
She did
All right, so
prost.
Lori Chantel says, sorry to interrupt. Before I forget, I'm drinking with you guys. Thank you,
Cheers.
Andy. Yay, cheers.
I hope it's grapefruit
Thank you for the
juice.
tattoo. Lori,
Is it grapefruit
gift
juice?
coming soon. Unnecessary,
No.
but we love you. And Lori,
That tattoo?
I don't know.
I'm thinking about getting it on my forehead now.
Listen,
I'll
you
give
know
you a
what? If
tattoo
any,
on your
I'm going to say
forehead.
this. If anybody really wants to get a hold of me, Facebook, yeah, I'm more likely to look at the public comments. We get so many messages. It's hard to go through the private messages. I'm more likely to look at the...
doesn't respond to us either.
Just, you know what, here, I'm going to tell you this. Just don't tell nobody. Email me at apagana@c3entertainment.com.
Wow,
He's
that's
on the
yeah,
inside,
go ahead.
Just email me. That's my email. That's my email. And if you're coming to town, Lori, I'm so sad we didn't meet up. You had mentioned it. We planned on
Make
it.
sure it happens again.
We're
next time.
not going to... SG, we love you. Thank you. And you too, Joel Hurley.
Thank you.
Just email me. You know, or just publicly say, hey, check your DMs. It's or your private messages. It's probably that might have been on my fan page, my artist page, which I don't check as much. Definitely not as much.
Why? What's the matter with you? You got to get painting again.
I'm working. I do got to get painting again.
Did you tell him
I
about?
did not tell him about it.
You got to tell him about the vice president's daughter.
Okay.
I don't want to.
It's not
This
Stooge
is very Stooge related, just so you know. It's. I mean, and they're coming in quickly, but there's 17 candidates already that want to have a curly G baby.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
I
That's
think
so
we should do it.
beautiful.
I
Yes.
want to know how many curly G babies are out there that we don't know about.
Oh, we don't want to tell them about my past.
Right.
You mean those babies?
Those babies.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. I mean, we had those weird nights in Florida.
Those were.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, we were talking
Your
about.
teddy bear painting, my friend.
We were
Your
talking
teddy
about
bear
Oh, okay.
emailing Andy.
This is
This is a
non-Stooges.
jaw-dropping, Andy Pagana.
Okay.
World is coming apart moment that happened that I'm really excited about.
All right, so we're gonna get slightly political.
No, we're
only
not
in that.
at all.
Well, only in that.
Sure.
Like, it has nothing to do with politics. Okay. Regardless of what you think of anybody's political party, this is pretty cool. Okay,
I like
can
a
we say that?
party.
Yeah.
I want a party. I want a party.
Get him.
Hey, that's my cocktail. What's wrong with you?
Ew.
I mean my orange juice.
Mo.
Oh, you haven't defibrillated?
Ham and egger for president.
Oh, Howard for president.
Okay.
I got brain freeze and I don't even have a brain. I don't even have a brain, Mo.
Kayla
No,
wants.
I don't have a brain.
Did it hurt?
Oh.
Kayla wants to know if we got plans for Halloween.
Yes.
I always go to Chandler's for Halloween. You guys want to come?
We've never been invited.
You've been invited every year and you've never come. Every year. Every year.
Why does my neck hurt every Friday? It's not because I pray every Thursday night. It's because he hits me.
Listen, Daisy, I didn't see your message. Hold on.
What's happening?
When you see more sketches, and we'll always see Eli's, Larry playing Shemp.
God,
We're
you know
Daisy,
what?
we're trying.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We know.
I have been practicing, by the way, because I'm really counting on Eli to come through.
Yes.
But what's
Right.
probably going to happen, and we don't want to.
It's a good walk.
It's always going to be there on the cusp. But we're getting ready to start shooting some more TikToks and some more Stooges.
Yes, we are.
And if
Oh.
Eli's not available, I have to play Larry. But we did talk about why can't we just do the Howard brothers? We just
we could
Larry.
try that.
And we got Great Uncle Mo's, like dozens of those.
Oh, yeah, anytime you want to come over and help me out.
Those are in post-production, but I don't know. They
So
don't,
I thought
they
of it-
don't
I
seem
thought-
to-
They're busting my chops
Okay,
because
yeah.
I don't do all their work for them all the time.
Wait,
but
and-
you should.
No, this is how it went down. Like,
Why he goes golfing, and you go up to the cabin, and
Dude,
you take vacations,
this
drive
was,
across country.
this was 2 years ago. Andy had to go somewhere, but he goes, "You guys,
Andy work. Andy work.
you guys still need to.
At least I had the
you guys
camera
still need to
battery.
do content. Remember?" He went away. He goes, "You guys still need to do content."
You did
I'll leave
great-
the
and you
key."
did a great
right,
job.
Right. And
But-
we spent 6 hours. What I wanted to do, and this is good because you don't have to do anything because I saw the raw footage.
Okay.
I want people to know that this isn't about sound effects. This is actually getting beat to a pulp. People kept saying, "Why does your face look like a plum?" So I want to put out all of those videos. Every single we did what 9 times each one,
that
and
was-
show them without
No,
sound.
they did a really good job. The only
Yeah,
problem
this
is,
from like 19.
It was echoey.
This was like 1992. We did those.
but here's the problem is, the problem is my place. I didn't have a rug at the time. We started to figure
Not
it
all
out. No,
you.
we started to.
You had nothing.
And it's very echoey. And I tried to get Jordan. I literally went to a professional, an Emmy-nominated sound guy to help us try to fix it.
Nominated. Take
Yeah,
that, Jordan.
He lost.
You know why you're nothing?
Why?
Because you were nominated.
Can I finish telling my story?
Please, you never.
I don't remember what the story was.
A politics.
Oh,
one.
okay. So
This
listen.
isn't a politics. It has nothing to do with politics.
My-
It has to do with celebrity.
All right,
It's
so
all
here you go.
My
Celebrity.
point was
That's true.
How hard you would hit me, and it's just
Oh.
all raw footage.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't have to edit anything.
Oh, you
Because
just
the-
went to hitting?
The
We
live,
can do
the
that.
live
Oh, that's
slapping.
funny. That's
It
a
is
good
funny.
idea. Okay.
I did.
Come on
I-
over
I
Sunday.
beat the crap out of
Come
him.
on over Sunday. We'll edit it together.
Well, why don't we
We
do it
shot-
tonight?
we
Because I'm
shot-
not shooting that other thing
We
tonight.
shot all the
Yes,
great
we
Uncle
are.
Mo's.
Yes, we are. We're
I already
shooting.
got- I got-
No,
We
no,
shot
you're
all
shooting.
the great Uncle Mo's before we
I
went
am,
to
but I gotta
Shemp's
start making
grave.
babies.
And if you remember what he did to me at Shemp's grave, that was because of the great Uncle Mo's.
Oh, the double slap. We talked
Yeah.
about that.
Listen, this is not Stooge related, and I don't like
Again?
doing not Stooge related
How's
stuff.
Lily doing?
She's doing,
But-
she's doing good. Who
Somebody's
asked?
asked.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sweet.
For those of you who know, I'm an artist, and I do paint a lot of
Good.
Stooges, and like Laura, you see, you know, the tattoos. Chandler's got Stooge paintings. I don't think you guys have any. Anyway,
You wouldn't give me any. I was already married.
anyway,
I love his teddy bears. To be honest with you.
Yeah, they all
I-
look like
I
they're
do-
sad, like his life.
I do a series of, and they're all from real vintage bears that I own, that I've rescued from flea markets and antique stores, and I paint them. And I did a series of them, and they were very, very popular. And somebody sent me, Schwartzy's girlfriend, Erica, who
Erica.
may or may not know.
Of
Erica.
course we know her.
One of
She's
my
the
best
best.
friends. Yeah,
She's
she is.
probably the best in this whole circle of friends. I love Erica. I love you, Erica.
She's really fantastic. And she sent me this thing, a video that somebody had posted, another artist, with a teddy bear painting in the background. And she said, "Oh, look, Andy, sorry, but somebody else is painting vintage teddy bears." And I'm like, so I saw the video and I'm like, that's my painting.
And it was a TikTok of having a chill day organizing my studio.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, and my painting is in the background and it's featured heavily, right?
Is this
I
where
know.
you-
I tried to comment and
Is
say, I
this
love
where
that
you're
teddy
getting
bear.
kind of
I
non-political?
couldn't get through.
I hope.
No,
Hold on.
It's only
Hold
mildly,
on.
It's mildly political.
So I see it and I'm like, oh my God, that's
Big.
mine. And I
It's
remember
heavy.
painting that bear.
How hard is that?
And I think it was 2016 or
What do I gotta do?
2017.
What do I gotta
Hey,
do?
hey,
Go ahead, go ahead.
no interrupting.
Huh?
We were eating
Okay,
together.
Sorry.
He wants to have a baby
Sorry.
curly G too.
This is a good one.
Okay.
So I'm like, that's my painting. I painted that. I donated it to an auction. I donated it to an auction for charity years ago. And this person bought it. And I'm looking at their thing and they're famous. They got several 100,000 followers. And I'm like, oh my God, they got my painting. And then I start looking them up and I'm like, she just spoke at the DNC?
Plus, the number one comment.
Which was,
Wait.
You got this, sweetheart. From her mother, her stepmother.
no.
Wait,
Yes.
Did
the
you-
number
No.
one is, you got this, sweetheart.
did you just say she's related to Run DMC?
No.
Yes.
Her stepmother is Kamala Harris.
That's amazing. She's very well connected.
Yes, she's pretty
The
connected.
vice president's daughter is
Yeah.
your painting.
It's got my painting. It's pretty crazy. So I was like, I think I better start a painting
Now,
Instagram.
for half our fans, I want to come over to my new page. Just kidding.
So if anybody wants to check out my Hassan, who are we ignoring? Who are we ignoring?
Who's ignoring?
If anybody wants to check out my art, you'll see my Shemp painting up there. You'll see my Three Stooges painting up there that was turned into a tattoo. Art of Pagana, P-A-G.
Well, this is really getting unstooge related.
I
Teddy
just
bears-
mentioned the Stooges
Teddy
twice.
bears politics.
Emma, what's her name? Emma? Is it Emma
Oh,
Harris?
I actually don't know.
Emma's name
I
backwards
don't think
is
it's
Emma.
Harris.
It's like mom. It's like pop.
I don't know what
it's
it
like
is,
dad.
honestly.
Any way you spell it, it's still the same thing.
I
What we
said
need
you're
to do
I know,
is we
I
need
have
to maybe just take a moment
Thank
and
you, Alan.
call for our waiter. Do you remember his name?
Hector.
Hector.
Listen.
Wait, he's coming.
Okay. That was weird. That's not Hector though.
Can I get another
No,
sarsaparilla?
he doesn't need enough. Sue, speaking of bears, are you guys Grateful Dead fans?
Oh, you know what? I have always wanted to be a Grateful Dead fan. I never saw them live, and I hear it is a live experience.
He died.
Who did?
Jerry Garcia.
Jerry Garcia died.
No, but he can
that
still have
doesn't
his
mean you're a
ice cream.
fan, but you can still have.
I love
experience
it.
live, and I mean now they're in Vegas at the Sphere.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
There's
I see
one-
what
So
you're saying.
there-
I think we should go to the Sphere, all of us, and do a live from the Sphere.
There is one Grateful Dead song that I love. It's Nothing Shaking on Shakedown Street. Nothing shaking on Shakedown Street. Used to be the heart of town.
That's definitely not Stooge related. In fact, that's not even music related.
I think if Curly was
Is
alive
there-
today, he'd be a big Grateful Dead
Is
fan.
there a
I don't
cemetery?
think
Is
so.
there a cemetery close to here? Because we need to bury this performance right now.
Actually, the closest cemetery to here is probably the one that Oliver Hardy
Oh yes.
and Joe DeRita is buried in.
First one.
Gioli.
No, that's-
Gioli.
I think
Forest
this is
Lawn's
closer. You
Well,
think it's
then-
closer?
And then Valhalla. Well, they may be the same.
Valhalla. Okay, and then Forest Lawn, Buster Keaton, Stan Laurel, Vernon Dent.
Lucille Ball used to be there.
Lucy, they moved her?
Shelley
She did.
Winters.
She did.
No! She's where Larry's buried.
Liberace?
Liberace.
Yeah, he's there.
No, Shelley Winters is where Mo was buried. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to go see.
Yeah.
Manny.
Charlie from Argentina.
Manny, I can't swim. Take this to my grandchild. Then she swims.
Then
And she swims and she's like, and then Shelley Winters is like this.
Listen, this Stooge Talk is off the rails. I
It is
just
off the
keep
rails.
eating and drinking.
And we're gonna do more.
Wow.
We're doing more tonight, right? We're still doing
No.
more talking
Yes.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No. We're doing it.
No, it's taped.
I promise. Yeah, but we're doing
Oh,
it.
who did you promise?
My boss.
I am so tired. I'm tired.
He watches.
Tired of
He's your
being
biggest fan.
shoved. Tired of being loved.
Listen.
Face it, folks. I pooped. Mel Brooks.
Hey, do you guys like the Three Stooges?
It's okay if you don't, but if you do,
You haven't?
what?
Really?
That's a big disappointment.
Mo, Larry, and Curly.
You need to go home and watch the Three
Let it
Stooges.
fly upon the wall. Ain't you got no clothes at all? Ain't you got no little? Yeah. Oh, roses for you.
I got no excuse.
Well, it worked.
No excuse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're turning.
Hey, what'd you do?
So let's talk about Argentina. There's a Stooge museum in Argentina, isn't
And do
there?
you remember who runs it? Your memory's shot.
Fernando.
What is this, an ABBA song? No, it's not.
YouTuber Jordan the Lion knew Shelley Winters, and he loves the Stooges. Let's get him on. Does he live in LA? Thank you,
Hey,
Sue.
we talking
Thank
about
you.
your Nickelodeon guy?
Oh, really?
No, there's a lot we haven't talked about.
But can we?
Yeah, so, well, I'll tell you this much. I met the guy who runs Shemp Instead on Facebook. And
Right.
it's been
Right.
like,
It's amazing.
it is my absolute favorite site. And they haven't really done much lately. And I think because, as artists, they weren't super thrilled with, if I'm being honest, and I don't want to speak for him, the amount of AI artwork that was being put on Shemp Instead. And I was like, well, just honestly, I would personally just limit it. Say, hey, look, if you're gonna do AI, let's do one a week.
Wait, but we're promoting Shemp Instead because he's a buddy of yours. Why don't we talk a little bit about how your teddy bears, they kind of look like they're morbid and dead. Okay, I'm just saying. That's right, Shemp Instead. Curly G, he's here. He's ready to roost. What is that? What's that?
Kayla
fat
shares a
finger?
birthday with Lucille Ball.
What is
with
this?
different years.
That is, the production value is not there.
What are you talking about?
Don't put your finger in the film.
We're improvising.
Jordan lives in-
improvising. This is
Okay.
going to be like the Blair Witch Project version of Stooge Talk.
I'm gonna delete this version of Stooge Talk Live.
Sorry, folks.
Sorry, you don't like cats?
Sorry.
This is why I didn't want to do this inside. They wanted to do this inside. I feel like this is like eating AMR.
I do like cats.
By the way,
Let's do it like Barbara Streisand. You can be Barbara because I know
hey,
you like.
hey guys, you can't have a conversation amongst yourselves. We got fans here.
No,
There's not
watch us. We
Among
can't.
Us? Did you
Anyway.
just say Among Us? That's what those little thing. It's the video game and all the kids. It's the real rage. Among
Right,
Us.
right.
Little Among Us. I think that might have been where what's his face got it.
I'm still hungry. What are you talking
You're
about?
in trouble again. I'm going to tell that bartender.
Listen,
about
guys. No,
gonna
don't
be
delete
mad
this
at you
video. Brian Nader. You know what? Because it's Brian Nader, and I told everybody he passed away today.
No,
I
there's
will
more
keep
than
it.
one Brian Nader. You didn't say Brian Nader 88 passed away.
Yes, I did. I literally said Brian Nader 88 passed away on the Three Stooges.
What an
One
idiot!
channel.
Why didn't he call you immediately?
He clearly wasn't
Oh,
watching.
sarsaparilla!
He doesn't need no more.
Yes, please.
More
Yeah,
juice!
Are we getting a quesadilla or
It's,
something?
it's
No, not
peanuts.
quesadilla.
No?
You don't need.
Okay, what do we
You don't need tortillas.
Okay, what do we need?
We
Yes,
need.
please.
We need. Now,
Quesadillas, tacos.
Chicken quesadilla.
bring them a quesadilla. You want chicken? For them. I do
All right.
something healthier,
All right.
like camarons or something. You have a shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
Oh,
Thing?
you know what? No, I won't do quesadilla. How about we do our Releno?
What's happening here, everyone?
Listen. Okay.
You're getting.
Why,
You're
you don't
getting
want the
quesadilla.
quesadilla? Get a
It's coming.
quesadilla.
All right.
It'd be nice.
No,
It's
That's
unreal.
why I
here's the
look
thing.
like this.
First of all,
Oh.
I want to say I've for 2 weeks I've gotten into a big fight with Chandler.
What?
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm
What
gonna- I'm
happened?
gonna
Do you
this.
show up at her
The
house?
honeymoon is off, baby. The
Do you show up
honeymoon's
at her
over.
room late at night, like in the?
The honeymoon is over. It's
She
what
says I
happens.
look terrible
Yes.
and I need to lose weight.
Yes.
She's concerned about my health.
She's
So
not wrong.
She's been texting me and look how good I look.
don't show her this
She
video.
keeps telling me to come over.
And
No
she's-
queso.
And she's right. So I'm trying. You've been telling me kind of the same thing, but
No.
in different. You're much meaner about it.
I need a defenseman on my hockey team. Come on, you don't have to do anything. You have to wear skates. You just stand there and knock people over.
No, he covers the whole blue line. You just need
you
one.
do that?
One defense.
Who's driving home? Wait,
We're walking. We're only
I'm not
block-
going
we're-
home.
We're literally blocks away. We're walking.
That's really crazy. Hold on. Somebody said that's crazy, but not funny in a scary way. I know.
What is?
All right. So favorite solo Shemp. I'm gonna say Peach of a Pear. Because
we
he
just
does
talked
he
about
does the
this.
dressing this he does the dressing the turkey
You're bringing up
like
the,
10 years before
You're
Curly.
bringing up the solo Shemps. I told you not to put it on our channel.
He did
And where did you
not-
learn how to do that? Would you like to talk about where you learned how to do that?
No.
If you do it again,
No. I'm surprised you didn't notice. By the way, you're not paying attention to your own channel then. Because the fact that you didn't know that we got a copyright strike on your channel and they could delete it?
No, it was just like it said something. I had some infection, and I'm like, well, that's nothing new, especially because of my lifestyle.
Oh, Brad,
back in the day.
Andy Reduce says you should get the curly fries.
Why I oughta?
Wow.
I'll get you the lick. Why I oughta?
It's a Mexican restaurant. It has to be Los Curlyflash.
All right, so let's talk.
I love the stuffed baked potato
Oh.
instead.
Wait. I got news. I got Stooge news.
Oh, it's about time.
Okay.
You're a drip. You're just a drip. You know, we're dripping sweat, and he's a drip.
So I'm talking with my boss over at Stooge HQ the other day.
Who?
Oh,
My boss. Earl.
Nice
Earl
fella.
Benjamin, nice fella.
And he says, how about you and Durmick and Curly G find a Larry?
Your production value again. It's not straight. I don't. Are you any good at
Neither is
filming?
your brother.
My brother's not good at being straight. Was that your joke? You're right. Because he's an artist. He's genuine and he's gorgeous. And I love my brother.
Wait.
And he likes me. Only for maestros though. It's still not straight. Jeez, and your big fat paws. It's like everything's fat on this guy. Sorry, go ahead with your fat story.
Check, please.
Just kidding. Everyone's gonna say how mean I am to you. By the way, I'm gonna get all this hate.
By the
mail.
way,
I'm no
By the
skinny
way,
guy. I
he's
lost
very
weight in my
mean.
face. I got a big giant belly.
no,
so I'm
because
just letting you know.
he does fat jokes to me all the time. I wanna drop 40 pounds just to shut him up.
We'll have 2 quesos and make them grande. At least in our family they die in the brain, not in the heart. Get off me.
I'm trying to follow the chat. I'm just letting
Joe
you know.
Early.
I'm trying.
Hope Andy. Why do I gotta pick up the tab? No way.
Because you're not gonna be with us tomorrow. Why
Earl will
not?
pick up the tab.
What a deadbeat.
Listen. Yeah, Brad is a bully. You're right, Hassan. You're right.
Hassan, chop! Thank you, Hassan. You're right.
Listen,
It's about time I was a
I
man.
want to tell the story.
Do the story.
Go ahead. We won't say a word.
There's been a
I'll
lot
zip
going on
it.
on chat tonight that we have not. We got to go back and look at because there's a lot going on.
You go back and look at him. All right, listen. So, I'm
We're not talking.
at work the other day, and my boss says,
You need more pineapple
how about
juice?
you guys? How about you and Durmick and Curly G find a Larry, which I think should be Eli.
Find a Larry.
Right? Because he doesn't think you're a good Larry.
He won't return my calls.
Right?
Well, you must be drunk to talk to me like that. I mean,
Hugo.
So listen.
Thank you.
Hugo.
That's
oh,
piña.
pineapple juice.
Piña.
Pina. Yeah.
Pineapple juice.
Gracias.
Can you bring me a long, hard knife? Thank you. Go ahead.
So listen.
Go ahead.
Listen.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't think I'm a good Larry. I'm not. I'm a villain.
No, but he loves you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, it's Curly G, right?
Somebody says your pineapple juice is turned.
My stomach's turning. The story sucks, and I can say that on
Listen.
YouTube.
This is why we can't take
can
this
you
back.
please-
We can't take
I'm coming
any-
for you, Elizabeth. I'm coming for you, Elizabeth.
Oh, Lizzie, here he comes. All right.
By the way, I used to love that show. I listen.
Sanford and
I
Son?
love
Yes,
it.
yes,
No, it's going
okay.
back out.
Okay.
No, it was Bewitched.
Would you guys shut up?
Yes. Go ahead, Gilligan.
Won't you tell your story?
Yeah, you're so long-winded. Just
He
say
says,
it.
I
Can't you breathe?
think you and Durrick and get Curly G to play himself and find a Larry. And you guys should do like a 20-minute set at the Comedy Store.
Yes.
And the person who started the Comedy Store apparently is, please bring Eli Leonard to Stooge Talk Live. We got to grab him.
Where's
So-
Eli? We haven't talked to him since we did the one.
Finish the story. Was that the story?
No, so he wants us to do a live
I think he's gonna
stand-up Three Stooges set.
Yeah, we say
Okay.
As a
Lily's
Stooges.
grandson's here, and then we just go on stage and do 50
I
minutes.
think, I
They
think
would-
basically
the magic
we
routine.
we do the magic routine. We do the routine with him from the live show. We condense it, and we do it. We go live. And my feeling is, it's a proof of concept to bring back the live show.
Yeah.
We need to bring back the live show.
We're just going to need a stronger stage.
That's a fat joke?
No, it's taffy. It's fatty backwards.
You know I'm in. This is not even. This is like
We're in.
you're not even having to sell me. It's like yeah, of course,
Is that ringworm, or did I hit you there last
of
night?
course.
All right, I got nothing else.
Wait,
What
I
do
got
you
a
mean?
question. I got a question now. You have an official title.
I am.
You're the
I
Stooge
am the
Ambassador.
official
Stooge Ambassador.
Three Stooges. In fact, let me before you.
Is there an
before, I know
unofficial
where you're
one?
going. Yes, hold on.
Do you know where I'm going?
Yeah, I do know.
I
Hold
need
on,
help.
before
I
you
need
do,
some help.
I'm going to say this. So, I might have mentioned this before in Stooge Talk Live, but my boss keep calling me a Stooge Ambassador, Stooge Ambassador, and I was like, oh, it's cute, it's funny. Like I liked it,
In lieu of pay.
yes, but I didn't think much of it. And then I saw on our website, that's my title. It's literally my title, and I'm like, I'm the official Stooge Ambassador. And then another employee, in fact, I'm not gonna say who it was, but very high up, and with the company
Mo Howard?
more than 2 decades.
Ernesto? Oh, sorry, I was
Howard.
supposed to say any names.
Says, hey, how about we find,
Thank you.
what did you get, shrimp cocktail?
You did.
Yeah, it's locale.
So,
Thank you.
no, we're
quesadilla?
SoCal.
Thank you.
This is SoCal.
I know. Finish the story.
Okay. Said, oh, hey, I need a business card, yes. So said, hey, maybe we find like the biggest fans and we make them Stooge Ambassadors.
We need air conditioning, not just
Right?
fans.
Make like with Andy picks and
Yeah.
You
and,
laugh
and-
at that joke.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying
I
to.
know.
This is very important.
What's the joke you'd have made?
It's true.
Okay, go ahead. So,
Hey, look,
And-
oxymoron. It's the opposite of Andy.
And my boss says, my boss says
The
no.
opposite.
Said no.
Go.
No. There's only one Stooge Ambassador, and we need to keep that sacred.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
That's not
If there's anybody
Arnie.
else, we're gonna have to pay him.
You know what? You guys get it.
No, wait.
You
a minute.
guys understand.
Can we
That
go
is
back?
amazing.
Can we go back to my conversation?
So now go back to your conversation.
Okay.
All about Durmick.
What a jerk.
Brad, tell them about your childhood.
Well, I had 2 stepmoms. We're gonna end it there.
Oh
No.
One day you gotta tell your story.
No, I'm gonna demand my time. He is the Stooge Ambassador, right? Official, big, right? Great. You are Curly's grandson, right? Another.
pretty good.
Oh, this is wait. This is
Right?
important because we need to know this tonight.
What the hell am I?
What is
I'm
he?
not related to anybody.
No.
I'm not with.
You're the
CJ.
best Mo in the world. You're better than anyone except for the original Mo Howard. Otherwise, you are the
You're
guy.
very nice. But
Yeah.
what is that? What is that?
Mo alike.
I'm thinking I'm Andy's unwelcome roommate. That's what I think.
All right. So when we go ahead.
What do we call me?
Thank you, Kayla.
What do we
So
call
when
me?
we
'Cause
go
we're
ahead,
we're doing these shows.
we're gonna
and
do
we
the
have to do a
we're,
thing.
we're gonna do the show in about an hour from now.
Yes.
In about an hour from now,
Or
we're
a couple hours after he hits a cold bath.
gonna do this show, and I'm gonna introduce myself as Stooge Ambassador. He's gonna be Curly's grandson.
The idea now is
What do
that
we call Durmick?
I'm his roommate, and I don't know why I can't watch a football game when he's watching.
No,
Stooges
I know
all.
because you're kind of stuffed. We should call you taxidermy.
That's a good idea. I got 5 ideas. Pick 2 of them.
Those 2. Oh.
You had that.
These are
coming.
pretty good.
They are pretty good. Why are you eating them? You didn't want these.
No, Brad didn't want me to have them.
All right. Anyway, we got to get going. Don't we?
Yeah.
We got to eat this. We don't want to. I don't want to eat in front of these people.
They like it.
They might be hungry.
Terrible.
You know what it is? It's like SMR.
Oh, like that's artificial intelligence, right?
No.
SMR.
It's just
SMR
like
is
you know,
artificial
like
intelligence.
people find joy in watching other people eat.
Really?
That's disgusting. I'm not into any SMR, folks.
Who are these people?
Okay? I'm into just
Oh,
being
am I?
real with the
What
best
is that?
fans in the
It's
world. I
Climate
love
change-
you.
what's climate change
I just
kicking
want
in?
all of you to love each other and to be compassionate and be respectful. 2 things in this world. That's all we need. Compassion is first. So without that, you're nothing. Love means nothing because you can love your family and then you're mean to someone else. Compassion means everything. Compassion and respectful. And those 2 things.
Will you
You
shut
have
up?
no compassion.
Well, not for you freaks.
That was my compassion. You know that's a gesture of love.
By the way, I love
Yeah,
black
I heard.
olives.
Anyways,
Okay. I think we're done.
2000,
I can't think we are.
2028.
I want to make
Passion
sure
and respect.
we got Stooge. We got the week in.
We did.
There's a lot going on Stooge week this week. No highlight birthdays, but some pretty important stuff.
You guys are great.
Yeah, and gosh, I love you guys. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sad that I'm not on the road now. When I was back east in Pennsylvania, I felt like I was like right next to your mom. I was right next to Jamie. I had Joel was right down the street.
And you know, it's not down the road too far. It's Zach Arnold, one of the super fans.
Where's he from?
He's from Pennsylvania originally,
Hometown?
and then he lives in Florida.
Ah,
and we're gonna see him on Saturday.
These guys are smoking right out front of the restaurant. Not cool, bro.
Well, the girls are smoking too.
Not
though.
cool.
Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, any of you girls want to make a little whoop whoop boo, baby.
Anyway, now that my son is in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, I'm going to be heading out there more often. So I do plan to see some of you guys more often. I didn't get out to Stooge.
Yeah.
You gotta go to
That didn't
Stooge
happen.
and you gotta take my parents.
Okay.
They wanna go.
Okay, I was going to take them to Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Slowly I turn, step by step.
All right, let them do it.
Bye.
Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, you were supposed to keep going. That was a great ending. That was
Step by step.
All right, that's it for Stooge Talk Live. We're gonna go actually record a reaction video to watching every single Stooge short. It's gonna be on 3 Stooges Plus YouTube. Make sure you go check them out. Make sure you like, subscribe. Find me, Stooge Andy at YouTube. Chris Durmick. Find us on Facebook. We love you guys. We'll see you next weekend.